It's now past 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and if I were on a time-restricted eating plan, I wouldn't be eating this. Because that plan usually means that you eat only during a 6 or 8 hour period during the day and you eat nothing else other times. And it's usually 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon when you're allowed to eat. Now, over the years, of course, we've had all kinds of battles against the bulge. There are diets galore, there are meal replacement plans, there are pills that supposedly make you lose weight. But this time-restricted eating has gotten a lot of publicity recently because in animal trials, there are some positive results. Not only do they lose weight, but better insulin control, lower blood glucose, lower cholesterol. So it seems intriguing, but when it comes to human trials, there are not that many, and they tend to be all over the place, and they usually don't have a control group. And the results sometimes show weight loss, but probably because if you're restricted in time, you end up eating fewer calories. But now we have a study from China, a very interesting one that does have a control group. In the experimental group, the subjects were told to eat only between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., and it was a low-calorie diet. The control group also was given exactly the same diet, but they could eat it any way that they wanted to, and they ate it over more than 8 hours. This was a very carefully monitored study, and there was no difference in caloric intake between the two groups. So they did that well. The results? Both groups lost weight, as you'd expect, on a calorie-restricted diet. But there was no difference between the two groups in the amount of weight lost, or in waist circumference, or blood glucose, or cholesterol levels, or any other parameter that was measured. So it seems that it doesn't make any difference. As long as you're on a low-calorie diet, you will lose weight. We know that. The laws of thermodynamics hold. There will never be an exception to the laws of thermodynamics. The only way to really lose weight is to cut down on calories. And as we see in this Chinese study, it doesn't matter if you cut down the time when you consume your calories. The important thing is to cut down the calories. So all of this talk about all the benefits of restricted diets don't stand up to, at least to the rigors of this study. But it won't be the final word. Science never really reveals the final word because science is a process. So we'll see more studies on restricted eating. And for some people, it may work. Maybe if you restrict your caloric intake to 6 hours, that may be beneficial. Anyway, I just like to control my caloric intake over the whole day, not restricting the time. And so even though it's past 4 o'clock, I'll have my banana. I'll have my daily potassium, get some fiber there. Also get some good taste. Gee, when you get a banana that's just ripe, it's great. Eat it any time of the day. And that, for today, is our cup of joe.